Hi and welcome to another week's episode of Fun with Whole Foods. Can you believe it's October already? This year has flown past. So we've got an assortment of pumpkin based recipes this month because Halloween, and then you've got Thanksgiving over in the US, which we don't celebrate so much here, but it's fun. So I'm going to start off this month with a keto pumpkin pie cheesecake, because just if you're low carbing doesn't mean you don't get to have any fun in your life. So let's just find measuring. We don't use a lot of fresh pumpkin. I use a canned pumpkin puree that's 100% pumpkin, and pumpkin is perfect for keto. It's got less than 7% carbs, so brilliant. So I have an open can though, and we're going to start off by taking half a cup of pumpkin puree. Just measure that out. Obviously you can use fresh pumpkin from carving your jack-o'-lanterns, and I don't know how to cook it into puree. Find some American website to tell you that one. I'm so unapologetic about this whole pumpkin thing, aren't I? So I'm going to pop in half a cup pumpkin puree. Then you want a cream cheese. I'm using a ricotta. This recipe works with quark if you want it to be higher protein and lower in fat, which isn't quite so keto, or whatever. Or mascarpone if you want it to be even higher in fat than the ricotta. And we're going to use half a cup of cream cheese. In that goes. Then we're going to pop in 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, apple pie spice. You're looking for a mix that's all spices. I might actually do a little video of my own mix. And you're looking at cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger and clove, that type of a blend. Teaspoon of that. And then if you want to add just a little bit extra sweetness, teaspoon of yacum syrup, which will give it a nice caramelised flavour as well. Without really adding the sugar, it'll add fibre more. Nummy. And you can add just a little splash of vanilla, which again just sweetens it up a bit quite naturally with the spices. Cinnamon will help sweeten it up as well. And then we want to add 2 eggs. If you have your own chickens or can find someone that does, they're the best eggs. If not, organic and free range. And then we're just going to whisk this mixture all together. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Then it will come together nicely. I always forget how much thicker ricotta is than quark. So another thing you can do if you want to make this more keto, higher in fat, would be to use 4 egg yolks rather than 2 whole eggs. But I don't like waste, so I don't like to split eggs unless I'm doing specifically another recipe to use the other part. So we've now got, that's our cheesecake mix. Beautiful. I'm not afraid of it raw egg. It tastes good just like that. And we're going to make individual cheesecakes today. So take ramekins and let's just grease them with butter, because I want these cheesecakes to turn, I want to be able to tip them out after they're cooked. You'll notice I've not done a crust yet, so just hold your horses. Option 1 is to go crustless with this cheesecake. It works crustless, it's yummy crustless. But for some people you still need to have a crust. So I'll show you how to do that as soon as I've split the mixture between our 3 ramekins. To be honest, I use 3 just because that is how it worked out the first time I made this. That's the way. And I'm kind of feeling like I could have just split it into two today, which is odd. Let's take a bit out there, a bit from there, a bit more out there. Right. So there is your cheesecake. Now, if you want to have a crust, so this is optional, take ground almonds and spread about a tablespoon of ground almonds on top of each one. You just spread that over and pop it down. Can't really condense it down because the cheesecake will come through, but just push it together. And that will start baking a bit crusty like, but we'll finish it off after we've baked it under a grill, or if you have a blowtorch you can really crisp that up. But we're going to be making an upside down cheesecake because I found this is the best way if you want that little crusty base to get it. So you pop this into the oven at gas mark 5 for, let me check my book, 20 minutes. So I'm going to see you in 20 minutes. I'm going to show you what these look like with the bases when they come straight out of the oven, because they tend to be a little bit soggy. And then I'll pop them under the grill to top them off. So see you in a couple of minutes when these are ready to come out. Alright, so it's been 20 minutes, and as you can see, cheesecakes were in slightly unevenly today, which they didn't on the test run. And our crust is still a little bit damp. It's not too bad, so you could either leave it like this and have a slightly damp crust, or what I'm going to do is I've preheated to a hot grill. And slide them onto a grill pan to lift them slightly higher up, and pop them under a grill just for a few minutes while the top crisps up, and then that'll become our nice crispy cheesecake base. So just gonna let that heat up, and I'll catch back up with you in a couple of minutes when that's done. So it's been 3 minutes. I've been under nice hot grill. As you can see, the top is now well browned. You have to keep an eye, and that's crunchy crunch. Just going to turn the grill. And what you can do is find a knife, which there are none of us to do. Just loosen around the edge of your cheesecake. Take the plate and don't do that. Flip. I like to tap. And then take it off. You're going to want to let this cool before you eat, but you've got a little crispy base and a beautiful spongy cheesecake. I'm just going to, the individual, I'm just going to cut that open so you can see beautiful texture of the baked cheesecake with very little sugar, very little carbs. This is keto friendly, paleo friendly, well, primal friendly. Well, no, a lot of paleos avoid dairy, but this is how you can make sure everyone gets a dessert that they can enjoy at your Halloween party and your Thanksgiving dinner. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you all again next week on another episode of Fun with Whole Foods.